Hello everyone, Mark here with Mark's Max Muscle, and this is part 4 of my Best of Shawn Ray series. Of course, last match featured 93 versus 95, and today's will be a humdinger featuring 96 versus 97. But before I get started, when this video's all done, I have a huge announcement to make at the very end of the video, so definitely you're going to want to stay tuned for that, and I am serious. You're definitely going to want to know what's going on. But anyway, we're going to forget about that for right now, and we're going to have a look at a front relaxed pose. And just like I was saying, have a look at 1997. Is there any way, shape, or form that he is any worse than 96? I don't know. I find his abs and his waist a lot better. Could be the way he's posing too, but like I said a billion times, we have to go with what we have. We can't speculate on how he was posing or this and that. But I will say, rather, look at those pecs in 96. They seem to be a little bit more large. Perhaps his conditioning wasn't as tight. Who knows? Seems like when their pecs are large, when they're a little out of condition, it looks better, but from the back, he might take a beating from this 97. Hard to say. This is a darn close one. Way too close to make a decision here. Like I said, I like the abs much better on 97, but look at those pecs. I find they're a little bit rounder in 96. So, man, this is a toss-up. Next pose. And, wow, this is a difficult one. This is not anything like the Kevin Levrone. This man was so consistent. Very little, if any, changes. His legs look a little bigger in 96 here. Now, in 97, yes, his skin looks thinner, but I think that's the lighting, because if you really use your zoomers, really just zoom in there around the obliques. And I would say, hey, I might be crazy. I am. But I think he's a little drier and a little more conditioned in 96. Now, I know I said he looked more conditioned in the first picture, but I don't know. I almost have to go with 96 on this one. Like I said, his legs are a little bigger. I don't know if it's how the picture is tilted or what. But, like I said, his pecs seem to be a little larger as well. The delts may go to 97, though. This is the toughest one ever. Shawn Ray versus Shawn Ray. So consistent, this man. Leaning slightly towards 96, and I mean slightly. Following pose. And finally, Shawn is giving me an easy one to vote. I really honestly believe he was trying to defeat Dorian Yates in the front lat spread in 97. And man, oh man, when you compare the two, he may have. Hard to say, Dorian, this is his pose. But wow, this is the best front lat spread in 97 that I've seen so far of Shawn Ray. It's not his best pose at all, but when you take a look at this, one of the best front lat spreads I've ever seen. Well, I might be getting ahead of myself, but for Shawn Ray it is. Just destroying 96 here. But one thing's for certain, 96 has better legs. But not enough to win this front lat spread. Next pose, please. And this here back shot might be a little difficult because the angles are a little off. But thank goodness for me that I'm firmly behind 96 here in the back. I mean, come on. Look at the hard greeny nature of those traps. Just unbelievable. He almost looks soft in comparison in those traps and the lats of 97. It's a shame too because that front looked awesome in 97. Even the glutes are a little bit better here in 96. And you can really see the leg size. I mean, it might be the angle of the picture, but his legs look like much bigger horse legs in 96. Anyway, 96 gets the Duke. Let's have another back shot, shall we? And yes, I do believe 96 had a better back. I think by far. Look at the glutes and the hamstrings. Just far greater. Anyway, it looks like this is a close little battle, ladies and gentlemen. Seems the front goes to 97, the back to 96. But like I said, those legs of 96 might give him the edge. But of course, there's a few more comparisons. Now let's begin with this most muscular pose. And gosh darn it, Shawn. Why didn't you hit this pose the same way both years? Anyway, it makes it a little bit more difficult to decide. This whole competition, every front shot, I like those abs of 97 a little bit better. But That seems to be about it. When I really scan this physique, the shoulders and the arms look a little bit more vascular in 96. Perhaps his conditioning was a little tighter. Hard to say. Either way, those legs look a lot bigger in 96. And I think that's enough to give him the edge here. But just at first glance, and I do say I do go with 97 right away. But I think it's because of those abs. Like I said, if I really look at this, gosh darn it, this is almost a toss-up again. But I mean, let's review the points here. 97, nobody received a point for the front relaxed. 96 gets one for the ab and thigh. Front lat spread, 97 gets a big point. But an equal big point here for both back shots for 96. So really, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like a 96 victory. But we have one more pose. Come on, let's have a look at another pose. And this is pretty much a formality, as I've pretty much already decided on 1996. After those back shots, I think that did it. But man, this one really shows how much bigger his legs were in 96. I was right. His arms seem to be about the same size. His delts actually are a little bit bigger in 97, like I said previously. But when you look at the glutes and those hamstrings just hanging from those horse legs, I bet you Shawn Ray loves horses. Anyway, 96 gets the Duke, so there's your answer. So, as many of you predicted, 1996 bores on and will do battle against 95 eventually. But of course, the next match features 1998 versus 1999, and that should be a good one. But, ladies and gentlemen, right now, get your ears peeled, stop what you're doing, and listen to this. I have a huge announcement to make. Mark's Max Muscle is joining forces with Mikey from Mikey Strength and Fitness. And the winning years, 94 versus whatever year comes out ahead, I'm going to do my video, and simultaneously, Mikey's going to do his video. So, one of two things is going to happen here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to pick the same year, and everybody will agree it'll be a definite winner. Or we both pick a different year, and controversy strikes. And we all know how fun controversy is. Anyway, I definitely trust his judging eye. But I'm no slouch myself. Like we see in the IFBB, two expert judges vote for two different guys. So you really never know how it's going to pan out till it's all said and done. But one thing's for sure, it will be exciting. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day.